Good Mountain Monday morning to you. We're right here on Mountain Fun Life Radio, coming to you absolutely live. Are you live over there, Mountain
I'm
Man?
alive. Mm-hmm.
Mountain Man, Mountain Man is alive and ready to go with the Mountain Monday Morning Show. We want all of you folks across this county, this country, and around the world to get on your cell phone, telephone, shout across the street, do whatever you have to do, and get everybody you can listening in. We have an important, very important show coming at you this morning with some very important discussion on homelessness, ministry, and some other things that I want to chat with you about that I think that might be very interesting to you. So what we need you to do is tweet, Twitter, do all that high-tech stuff that you all do out there that I don't know that much about, and just get your friends, your neighbors, even your enemies. Maybe they won't be your enemy no more. I've said that before here. We need to get all of you just listening in, get that extra cup of coffee lined up, and enjoy the program today here on the #1 radio station, Mountain Fun Life Radio, and the Mountain Monday Morning Show. And we got some special guests here that we're going to be introducing after a while. And of course, we've always got Mountain Man here front and say, getting into everything. He's
How are you?
Yeah. Now, what you want him to do?
Click and share always.
Click and share.
Makes me look good.
We're going to be talking a little bit about that click and share, and getting into some time zone issues and discussing that here after a while. But for right now, we're going to give you all time to get your texting, tweeting done, and calling, yelling, screaming, whatever you need to do to get someone's attention, to get them to give us a listen here and viewing from our videography here. And we'll be right back in just a few seconds. Welcome back to Mountain Monday Morning on Mountain Fun Life Radio, your #1 community radio. That's what it is. And we're pleased to be back here. We always look forward to this, don't we?
I enjoy it.
It's a lot of fun.
Enjoy it.
And we had Mountain Fun Life. We went over on the 4th of July and covered the festivities, the vendors, and the fireworks and everything at Patriot Park. Right here in beautiful Pigeon Forge, action-packed Pigeon Forge. And I'm telling you, they had some action going on. But it was hot. I thought Bob Denny was going to have a meltdown. I mean, he was, and I thought I was too. It was hot. But we made it through it, and it was so much fun. If you've not seen those videos, go back, the repost on those, and take a look at them. It was just really a lot of fun. And by the way, this program here, Mountain Monday Morning, as Mountain Man says, what is it again?
Click and share.
Click and share.
Get her
And
done.
the reason for that is we're covering a lot of different time zones around the world. And I just didn't realize, you know, we're sitting in here in the studio, and we're talking into these microphones, and we got the cameras going, but we don't realize who's on the other end of the action that we're doing here around the world and crossing the different time zones. And I thought this might be of interest to Now, some of these people in these other time zones, instead of watching live, some of them are sleeping right now. It's 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning in some of these places.
Brother, I don't even know what time it is now.
Yeah, well, that figures.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's the reason it's so important. What we want you to do is click and share for the benefit of these people who are asleep in these other time zones or whatever they do. Maybe some of them work night shift or something. And but we have a coverage here that's just blowing my mind absolutely. The people that are making comments, and I do want to give a shout out. Speaking of these different time zones, I didn't know that I had, I'm sure he's a distant cousin, Matthew. Give a shout out to Matthew. Wave over to the folks in Japan. Yeah, there you go. Japan, yes sirree. Over in Japan. He's originally from Virginia, now living in Shibuya. I hope I said that right. Japan. Worked at NASA Space Center. So, hey, how about this? Hey, cuz, let's get this thing going up to the International Space Station.
I think he might be a little bit smarter than you.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't think I could even get through the front gate out down at NASA.
I'll be good.
You would be good now, behave yourself. But anyway, Mountain Monday morning, Mountain Fun Life Radio on the International Space Station. Man alive. Woo! That's just right spacey, don't you think?
Well, I hope to bounce it off every satellite out there.
Well, maybe, you know, NASA. There, we're talking high tech now.
You way over my head.
Yeah, we're talking high tech now. Anyway, we're going into South Africa, the Republic of the Congo, Nigeria, the Philippines. All the way over in the Philippines. Got a minister and a ministry over in the Philippines. And another one down in Tanzania, the Republic of Tanzania. That's also over on the African continent. And I'm telling you, is this thing ever getting around the world? And we just thank each and every one of you for all the comments. Here's what I want to do. Yeah, I can get my notes here. I can't. My mind is not. I have to make a few notes. If I don't
That's
make
why
a
you
few
got
notes,
that
I
ink
forget.
pen. Make
And
you
by the way, see, I even forget a simple thing. You're supposed to do a station ID and a host ID. I'm your host, Robert Obie, along with Mountain Man, a.k.a. Wayne McCarter. Okay, now we got that out of the way. Let's move right along here because we got a lot of exciting things going on. Man, is this fun or what? It sure is. Anyway, what we want to do here is a country survey. Now, if your country is the United States, here's what we would like for you to do. We would like for you to put down the state that you, even if you're picking us up now, if you're picking us up live, currently, as we're going on live, or if you're busy and if you're sleeping during the morning time, if you work night shift or something and you're asleep you catch us on one of the reposts, that's the reason that it's very important to click and share and keep the programs rolling along on YouTube and the internet by way of Facebook and whatever. What we want you to do in this country survey is just go down to the comment section and say, hey, hi there, I'm listening. You can give your name if you want to, or if not, that's fine. But let us know the country that you're listening from. I think that would be interesting, don't you?
It is.
We've already got so many that are listed here, people that have made comments. So just please go down to the comment section and say hi, and tell us that you enjoy the program too. If you don't, tell us you do anyway. And
you're encouraging them to lie.
Yeah, no. No, just be polite. No, not to lie, just be polite. And or if we're doing something you don't like, tell us. We'll try to straighten up. we'll straighten up. But anyway, we do have a lot of fun on here. We enjoy all of you joining in with us. and the responses have just been so overwhelming. Now, another thing that I do want to mention, the thing that I've got here on the gourd tars, the cookie tars, and the mountain-made instruments that we personally make, and we grow the gourds. Got some growing right now. The little gourds are just getting about the size of a marble.
Can't hardly make one that little
You
yet,
can't
but
no.
I'm working on it
Yeah,
now.
you coming up with a pattern, huh?
Well,
Or- Anyway, don't know what we'd call that one, but mini gourd tar. But anyway, for the first, you've seen the videos for the first 5 people to come in and sign up for a new show, person, business, company, whatever. If you come in and you sign up, make arrangements to sign up for a new show, a new program of any kind, fitting for our formatting here, and Bob, Denny will help with that. For the first 5 people, businesses, whatever, just come in and say, hey, I got this idea, I want to start a new show. This is what I want to do. You come in and you sign in for that. Or if you want to come on as a sponsor. And by the way, we got the Farm Bureau, Sevier County Fire, sponsoring Mountain Monday morning.
I was wondering when you was going to bring that up.
Oh, we don't want to forget those fine folks now. We can't do that. But if you would like to come on and be a sponsor, not only just for Mountain Monday morning, go through, listen to the other programs. We got so much going on here. We're bound to have something that you're going to want to get involved in. And we would be pleased to have you come on as a sponsor. Or if you just want to donate to whatever you want to donate to here, that will be accepted. Make sure that your donations come through the Office of Mountain Fun Life, Mountain Fun Life channel, Mountain Fun Life Radio, or Creative Christian Network. We're home to Creative Christian Network.
I like that.
If you would like to sponsor something, or donate, or come on as a sponsor, or whatever, the first 5 to do that, you will get a free mountain-made instrument of your choosing that you just say, I want that one right there. Hey, it's yours, as our appreciation gift to you for coming on and participating, becoming a part of our Mountain Fun Life family.
Exactly.
And we have a lot of fun here, but we mean business and the business that we do. And
Church members, get your pastor in here. Get him out there.
Yes, get that message out from behind the pulpit of the 4 right.
It's only money.
And the 4 walls, don't let 4 walls hold what you've got to offer people inside those 4 walls. Boom, let's get it out there and going. And I can't think of a better way. Hey, we're the community channel here. We're the community TV, radio, Mountain Fun Life, Creative Christian Network, and what better way? I mean, we've got a lot to offer here. All you have to do is take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is so easy to do. So we just and give you an invite to become a part of what we're doing here. I'll tell you what. Now let's move right along. We've got what do you say we go ahead and get? We've got Lee and Sherry Hopkins as our guest, and they're involved in ministry to the homeless. And Lee, I won't tell you what I call him off the air. Don't worry, it ain't bad. He may think it's bad. I don't know. It ain't bad. They do this ministry to the homeless down on the streets, under the bridges, down in Knoxville, Tennessee, and probably other places too. And Lee is one of the finest saxophone players that I have ever had the privilege of sitting down and picking a little music with. I mean, he's just all over that thing. And I always tell him, one thing that I know that you know how to do, you know how to toot your own horn. So I'll tell you what, let's take a break right now and get these fine folks in here and hear what they've got to say, and we'll be right back.
patience of where we've been.
They keep on saying what you're doing, gonna find you out. The browbeats find me. Well,
You went and did it again.
my wife looked at me with a glare in her eyes and she was asking me where I'd been. But we're gone same amount of time cause her wife called and filled me. About the raid on the midnight gambling club, about the police breaking in. She said as her voice got a whole lot louder, you went and did it again. I can't figure out for the life of me why I'm trapped like a box to its end. Everybody's always up in my face, got my patience to wear it thin. They keep on saying what you're doing's gonna find you out. The browbeating finding. Well,
Went and did it again.
Went and did it again.
Welcome back to Mountain Monday Morning on Mountain Fun Life Radio, and we're just in here having a whole lot of fun, but we got so much we got to say. We got to go right now to go ahead and get some. Oh, I do want to say thank you, Sevier County Fire and Farm Bureau, for being sponsors of Mountain Monday Morning. We appreciate you so much. No finer sponsors could anyone ask for than to have the Sevier County Fire and Farm Bureau. The folks down there, insurance and all that, you know, if you ain't covered, go get covered. And that is a good place to get covered. Anyway, we're here this morning on Mountain Fun Life Radio, Mountain Monday Morning, and we want to welcome two dear friends I've known for several years now, Lee and Sherry Hopkins. And Lee does some saxophone playing in our band. And Sherry does some tambourine playing, singing.
That's a new mountain
Lee
instrument.
Lee does some singing,
Yeah.
and we have a good time together. But let's get down to business here. We're running out of time. We want to talk about your ministry to the homeless, and maybe a few other things. But the ministry to the homeless, I believe in my heart that is, you all are doing a terrific work down under the underpasses, bridges in Knoxville, Tennessee, and probably other places.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about it. Go ahead and talk a little bit about
We,
that. Tell us.
We actually been in full-time ministry now for 23 years, and we've done a lot of work on the reservations out west. But currently, we are working with Lost Sheep Ministries under the bridge down in Knoxville, and Care Cuts of Knoxville on Sunday when they do their haircuts for the homeless and the veterans and things of that nature. We also work with Bob Ashley Veterans Home out in Knoxville, and it's just a blessing to be able to go down and be with those people, and you really don't know what it does for your heart until you're able to reach out to somebody who is less fortunate than you are. And there's so many of them on the street.
Right.
There's so many families even that are out on the streets that have been turned out, maybe lost their home or their house burnt down, or just a lot of people in need all over the world.
That is happening all over the world, but it is beginning to be a horrific situation here in the United States, and that shouldn't be. And as we were talking before we came on live about ministries, and especially some of the top, let's say the top 3 religious organizations or religious denominations.
Right.
If just one of those took the excessive amounts of money or wealth that they have,
right,
and they applied that to this situation, we would have no homeless people in the United States, and that's a shame that we have arrived at the point where so many people are homeless. And you need to say something. You're not talking much. What's the matter with you?
Well, it is.
He's got to wait for me to stop.
You got to learn. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
She's
Now, It is a challenge. It really is, and to see people that are actually really, really hurting. You know, we've met some that we've talked to and prayed with. You know, that's lost everything, and you know, they just you know, just happenstance, something happened in their life that they lost everything, and they need, most of them, they need a hug. They need to let them know that, you know, someone loves them. Jesus loves them.
That's right.
You know,
Right.
They've got to know that, and some it takes root, you know, and you see them again maybe next week or the next week or something like that, and their spirits are lifted up. You know,
Right.
they feel like they've gained something.
Have you all not actually met some of the people who are now homeless who came out of the horrific fires that we had in Gatlinburg?
We have met some, but most of those have been in this area
Yeah.
of Sevier County. And a lot of what you see out on the street, Robert, and it's sad, is you see a lot of veterans and you see a lot of mentally challenged people
Wow.
that have been turned out of the hospitals for whatever reason, you know, lack of funds to take care of their stay or whatever, but they're mentally challenged, and that's a real big thing down there.
And veterans, when that just somehow
Yeah.
rips at my heart when you say people who have
does.
served this country,
Yeah.
they're on the street.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
It's
That
bad.
is, you know, that is, to me, that is heartbreaking.
It is.
It is.
And I realize, and we kind of touched on this, we all realize that there are some people who just want to be that way.
Right.
For some reason, whatever reason.
Whatever reason, yeah.
And there are some people that it's so hard, but still it's our duty to try to help
to minister.
and to minister to those people, even
Right.
if they don't want to help themselves
That's
out
right.
of their situation. It's still
It's
a
all-
duty to try to reach
Yeah.
those people.
But that you talk about the ones that want to be. That's a very, very low percentage.
Very few.
You know, we're talking real low. And with the veterans and all, we love ministering with the veterans and to the veterans. We get a joy from that. That's just, you know, like we did Wednesday night down there under the bridge,
July 4th.
July the 4th, and that that was something that was totally just out of the blue. They don't normally do that, and we were able to do that, and to see, and I'm gonna just say that, but to see when they did the national anthem on the song, the lady sang it, every one of them people stood up and put their hand
Over the heart.
Yeah.
You also play your saxophone and along with some soundtracks and do some entertaining in a sense.
Oh,
There-
yeah.
You know, entertainment can be a part of
That's
the
right.
ministry.
Oh,
You have
yeah.
to let people enjoy. A ministry should be enjoyed, not endured.
Endured.
I've always
You
said
got
that.
that right.
I'll tell you what. Time is moving along so quickly. Tell us about how to make contact with a ministry or whatever your contact information.
You can reach us. Our phone number is 865-803-6422. We have a website that we just use basically as a brochure. It's purefaithministry.yolasite.com. That's YOLA site.com. And we're also on Facebook, Pure Faith Ministry, Sherry Hopkins. That's the best way to keep up with us as far as what's going on a week-to-week basis.
And all your contact information
Yes.
then will be available. Now,
Yeah.
you have a poem that you want to read. Let's go ahead and do
It's
that.
really kind of a, you know, God gives me things a lot that's coming from my heart at the time. And this simply says, when nobody cares. And that's from going to why the churches, a lot of them, could do more than what they're doing and why they, you know, weren't helping. But it says, what do you do when nobody shares the burden on your heart that God has placed there? Another day, another night, another song, you turn out the light. Another child has gone to bed, too weak from hunger to lift up their head. Can we reach just one more? Does anyone care? What do you do when there's no one there to help you carry the burden you bear? What happened to the church that used to care about the family whose soul are lost and without prayer? They're trying to hang on with no hope in sight. Will someone pick up the phone and call them tonight? Who will go and share the light? Who holds up the arms of the one who is crying, that's been trying to reach out to those who are dying? What do you do when nobody cares to help you carry the burden you bear? Press on, my child, I say. I am that I am will help you make it through another day. Along your path people will come, reach out to them with love and a song. For I am that I am will be there to take care of them when you are gone. Don't feel alone or that no one cares. I am the great I am, and I will be there to help you carry the burden you bear. And that's 1 Peter 5:6. Says, cast all your cares upon him because he cares for you.
And that you wrote that part?
I wrote that back in 2008.
I like that. Well, I'm telling you, this is such an important topic. I wish we had so much more time, but time's getting away from us. And I appreciate you all coming in to share your heart, your burden,
Thank you, Robert.
and your saxophone playing. We're going to get together something for the Mountain Music Hour, and on one of our Friday Mountain Music Hour programs. We got to get that included in there. So we're going to work on that. We'll be working on it. All right, we're going to take a break right now. We're going to get Mountain Man back in here and see if he's not been in trouble out there. We'll be right back.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right.
Now the preacher was preaching at the fellowship service. He was talking about a life of sin. Had me feeling about as low as a snake. My heart was close to giving in. But he couldn't have been more intimidating. He was told he was trying to win. All of a sudden he looked straight back at me and said, you went and did it again. I can't figure out for the life of me why I'm tracked like a box to its head. Everybody's always up in my face, got my patience to where it's been. They keep on saying what you're doing, gonna find you out. Their browbeats finally in. Well, you went and did it again. My wife looked at me with a glare in her eyes and she was asking me where I'd been. But it were gone the same amount of time, cause her wife called and filled me about the raid on the midnight gambling club, about the police breaking in. She said as her voice got a whole lot louder, you went and did it again. I can't figure out for the life of me why I'm trying.
Welcome back to Mountain Monday Morning, and I appreciate Lee and Sherry Hopkins coming in to share their testimony, their ministry to the homeless, and what a wonderful job. I mean, they're just super terrific people and got a heart for people who are homeless. I'm telling you. And it's heartbreaking, and very heartbreaking, and we appreciate people who will take the time and minister to people like that. And if you all want to contact them, get the contact information, be sure to click and share, and keep this information getting around to where people can, if someone has a heart and they want to help, that they can. So we just appreciate them so much. And we do want to say once again, thank you to the Sevier County Fair and to Farm Bureau for being our wonderful sponsors on Mountain Monday Morning. And it's just good to have people like that. That shows that there are people, business people, and people who are out there in the community who are taking interest. And we appreciate it. We appreciate it. If some of you other folk, some of you other businesses, business people, or just an individual with an interest, if you'd like to be a sponsor, not only Mountain Monday Morning, but any of the programming, you just come on and check out and find something you like. If you'd like to donate, or if you'd like to be a part in any other way, come on and do a show. Hey, this is a great avenue to get the whatever you think you want to get it out. And you know, this time has just gone and got away from us here, so we're going to have to go ahead and sign off here, and we appreciate all of you. Thanks once again, Farm Bureau and Sevier County Fair, for your sponsorship. And right now we're going to do our traditional, this has become a tradition, a traditional sign-off. Say bye, Mountain Man.
Bye, Mountain Man.
Bye, folks. Thank you all for joining us. Goodbye.
Everybody's always up in my face, got my patience to wear it thin. They keep saying what you're doing's gonna find you out. Browbeat fining with went did it again. Went and did it again.